Welcome to Disturbingly Cheap Reviews. This week we take a look at the latest release, featuring a superhero who wears a green glowing accessory that gives him the power to fight evil. That's right, we're taking a look at the Celtic hero Cross. Anyway, this is a movie that tries really hard to have a comic book feel, despite not originating from comics. Which is troublesome, because this movie is like picking up comic number 374 and trying to figure out just what is going on. Sure, there are helpful hints, such as how nearly every character has text pop up on screen to tell us who they are, while providing the only bit of development we'll ever have for them. However, this isn't always that helpful, like in regards to Vinnie Jones, who plays a Norse Viking who is cursed to live forever. How? What? Why? Those questions aren't being answered. In regards to the plot, women of specific but mysterious bloodlines are being abducted at the request of Jones by Michael Clark Duncan's lackeys, while MCD constantly spouts supposedly deep nonsense. Our hero Cross and his crew work to stop whatever is going on, leading to, of course, the big end battle. Along the way, we have a forced-in origin story, a forced-in love-lost story, a forced-in new love story, and a forced-in overly obsessed cop subplot that literally does nothing for the movie. And to complain just a tiny bit more, this movie is packed to the gills with needless characters who all get these ridiculous intros that lead to absolutely nothing. I counted more than 10 people on Cross's crew alone who get intros, and at least half of them had less than 5 lines throughout the entire movie. Then you get Michael Clark Duncan's gang, an evil doctor who has lackeys of his own, and it's all just really preposterous. Some of these characters just completely disappear near the end of the movie. I suppose so they can return for later issues, but it's downright annoying. So I'm giving this one a D. It's trying way too hard for the comic book feel, and while it pulls it off in points, it just feels really junky and overloaded at times. The script is filled with so many cliches that at one point it overlaps and counteracts itself. In all, this movie is over 90 minutes long and probably could have used some tightening. And the established actors that are in it feel like they're on cruise control, or whatever setting Vinnie Jones uses for every single movie he's ever done. And with that needless jab at a scary man, let's move to the spoilers. After getting the 4 bloodline ladies, the evil immortal Vinnie Jones shockingly turns against Michael Clark Duncan and wipes out MCD's entire crew, except for the not Kingpin himself. With Cross's brand new girlfriend kidnapped with the 4 girls, our hero randomly pays an exposition character to get to the finale. Cross and crew run through the finale abandoned building until Cross gets to the top of the building and is attacked by Vinnie Jones, who reveals that Cross's blood is the final ingredient to his evil staff that will wipe out the world and allow Vinnie to finally die, which he really wants to do for reasons that we're left to imagine. Uniquely enough, Cross doesn't want everyone to die, so he stops Jones by using his blasting powers to blow up the crystal at the top of the world-ending staff. Vinnie then declares that he'll find another way to die, so Cross just blasts him with a huge strike of energy, disintegrating him. So in other words, Vinnie Jones gets exactly what he wants, and probably feels a little silly about the whole trying to kill everyone thing. Cross gets the girl, the entire crew somehow survives, and Jake Busey cracks a horrible joke. Then, for no good reason, we cut to obsessed cop Tom Sizemore, who claims that he's going to catch Cross and crew one day. That link set up for a sequel that may or may not ever happen. We show one last bit of Cross and crew fighting baddies, before freeze-framing and zooming out as the picture becomes drawn like a comic book that shuts to confirm the actual ending. Also, this movie has Danny Trejo in it for like 5 seconds, so I guess there's that. So until next time, just ask the hero if he can blast you into oblivion.